All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to July 2001 for Revolution Fighting Championship. This might be a shorter episode because I usually do two events. However, we've gotten to a point where I can actually start running two shows a month. The downside is I don't really want to start something in the middle of a month and then kind of do that. So I think this might just be shorter so that I could do Revolution 34, determine our champion, and then just move on from there. I also realized after I hit this that I needed to get my workbook out. I haven't done that in a little bit. There you go. Let me move this over to the other monitor. All right. Now I'm good. So now I have my rankings. I have my rankings out. I have everything set up. And I think we're just about to a point where I'm going to start throwing some money in to a bigger broadcaster. Now, they don't seem to have the upgrading of a broadcaster like you're able to do in TEW. So I might just have to figure out how much it would cost to create, like, say, a medium-sized American broadcaster and just take it out of the finances, because there's no way to, as far as I know, there's no way to upgrade it. I can get like a new deal, but like that can't do anything to the broadcaster. I don't think there's anything in my finances that would allow me to deal with that. I don't think there's not like investments or anything like there is in TEW. So I might just have to figure out how much it's going to cost. I should figure that out real quick. A medium broadcaster, advertising, internet-based, $251,000. We're at $220,000. So there's a good chance that I might set that up after this next event, so that we can start really getting the money rolling in on bigger broadcaster. So I'd probably take that $251,000 and change out to do a medium broadcaster after that point, because I think that's, once you get big, that's when you start getting to the 500,000 and the million mark. So medium's sort of the biggest you can get before you really things start exponentially getting higher in price. We do have Revolution 34 with Alexander Franco Nogueira and Dave Monet fighting for the undisputed RFC Light Heavyweight Championship. I'm excited to see how well this works. We're finally going to get Yoshihiro Takayama in his debut. So we got a few things coming up here, and we'll definitely do, I think, at least a September. We'll at least probably set up a couple things for September. But I think what I also want to do, because I kind of started doing it, but I didn't, is I want to see someone who I can hire who's an active fighter, male. I guess it doesn't matter where they're based. Well, actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter where they're based. If they're unemployed, I can maybe move them. I don't really care where they can fight at, but in America, I want them to be a minimum of low-level regionals. So I want to get someone, I want to start getting people who actually have some name value to them, because I think that's one of the things I'm starting to run out of kind of quickly, is guys who have some name value. I'm starting to, I think, run out of that. I'm wondering if I should just get guys instead who are mid-level, because at least at that point you can get some, you can get some main card guys. It says BJ Penn isn't. Did he just start up? I feel like Did his name value drop or something? Because I feel like he was one of the dudes who I couldn't hire for whatever reason. But I mean, I'll hire him. I don't mind taking him. There we go. Dude, this is so nice with the full screen. I'm so glad I was able to resize my screen specifically for this to get guys. Low-level regional. Yeah, I think maybe I should start looking at mid-level regional. I want some talent, some stars. Should I give Boss Root another chance? 6,300. It's been, when was this? It's been a couple years. It's been almost 2 years. We should get Boss. I'm going to take a chance. We'll see how well this works. We're getting into a point now where we kind of need some star power. So we might start spending money on people. Brennan Kamaka. I was going to say, he used to fight for us. He can main event. Bring him back. 1,500. 1,500 ain't bad. So a lot of this is trying to get some roster together here. And hopefully a roster that'll stick around. Oh yeah, I can, at least in this game I can still use the arrows. I can still use the keyboard arrows. Who is this guy? David Tarzan Douglas. He hasn't been around much. This is not a dude I've ever really heard of before. 11-8. He's a lightweight. 21 years old. He's got some good skills. I like him. We could use a solid lightweight guy. We still have we have quite a few good lightweight guys, but who knows? Ian James Shaffa, Jens Pulver, KJ Noons. We could really get something going here with the lightweight guys, though. Doesn't even need to be more than 11. Let's try 11. Yeah. Let's see here. Trig. Is Trig being... Yeah, he has offers from 3 other companies. Is that the same thing with some of these other guys? Well, no, he wasn't even dealt with other guys. David Douglas doesn't have any contract with anybody. Who the hell is that dude? Hans Nijman? 10-5 from Holland. That's what we need. We need more Dutch dudes. We need more Dutch fighters. With how over Bob Schreiber has got amongst the people who watch this. Let's get more Dutch fighters to cheer for. Maybe he'll fare better than Schreiber. Let's see. Nah. Ooh. Chemo Leopoldo. 1,400 fighting. More large Dutchmen. It's an interesting way to say it. Where is he? All right, so he's been cut from Pride and UFC. This is a dude who's perfect for us. He's been cut from UFC. He's been cut from Pride. He's barely above average in the. He's barely above average on the indie circuit. He's perfect for us. What can he do? He's a main eventer. He's a main eventer. We need more beefy Dutchmen. There we go. How about a Finnish man? How about a... I don't think that's his actual... Yeah, I was going to say, that was Tony Holm. That was, I think he was a wrestler, Tony Holm. Maybe that was someone else. There's someone here who was like an old school guy, but... Christian Ida. Let's see. Completely flopped in Pancrase. Got tossed out. He can be a main card fighter. Let's do it. Let's do it. He's not Dutch, but he's Finnish. It's fine. Mike 300 Hayes. Oh, that is the actual guy. Oh, boy. He's got the tribal tattoos. He's got... It almost looks like it's supposed to be a tiger or a lion, but it almost looks like a goat or a cow or something. Quite the look this guy's got. WEC's got some guys. This guy actually isn't too bad. He's got some... Yeah, I don't give a shit about WEC trying to use some of these guys. I'll use the guys I want to use, and you just make some events. I'll cuck the AI every time for all I care. Middle Eastern Israeli Krav Maga. We don't have a Krav Maga fighter. I don't think we've ever had a Krav Maga fighter. What is that? And he's a heavyweight? Ooh. He's a high-level regional, too. I did get Boss. I did look into signing Boss, so we offered the contract. I'm sure he'll take it. We'll bring him back and see what he does. I like that. I like that. Let's see how well Krav Maga works. All right. Nelson DeCastro. I feel like I've heard of that dude before. I don't know if he was in UFC or not. At least in this game he was. Frank Shamrock. I don't think Frank Shamrock's around. At least not in the idea that I'm trying to find. Light heavyweight. I mean, we could use some light heavyweight guys. Let's shortlist him. He's a maybe. Let's shortlist him too. You could always use more heavyweights anyway. Mitchin. Oh no, he's already signed with us, right? Wait, he says he's not under contract. Oh, he did like one fight for us and then went to UFC and then failed in UFC. And now he's back on the Indies. Perfect. That's the type of guys we need. Guys who started their career with us, barely fought anything, and then went and failed in the higher tiers, and then come crawling back to us because we're just trying to make some money. There we go. All right, so that's pretty much it. I think we're about ready to go into let me see what does a short list look like. Okay, certain guys that I would like to have at some point. When is Newton coming up? $3,800 a fight now. It's a lot. How many fights has he had with UFC? 5. So he's probably coming up on his contract coming up, but I don't think that's going to happen. Either way, Might have Joe Rogan, so that'll be nice. All right. I don't think there was anybody here I was gonna get other than the Rogan thing, because these are a lot of unknowns too. We'll let WEC start taking the unknowns. All right, what do you got? Oh, UFC altered the bid to Joe Rogan. All right. So, my offer is the only one he is seriously considering. That was the rival offer. $3,500, 2 years, 5 months. Should we just give him a 10-year contract? 10 years, $6,000 a show. Just like, hey, listen, man, we want to make you the voice of us forever. So just take a 10-year contract. You make $6,000 a show. We're starting to do twice a month. We'll just give you $120,000 a year. Just show up for the next 10 years and be our commentator. A lot of these guys from Pancrase extending their deals. I'm waiting for some of these guys to figure out what they want to do. John Lober re-signed. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. All right, we got Boss Rutan, BJ Penn, Brennan Kamaka, Modi Horenstein, Roman Mitchell, Kimo Leopoldo, Christian Ida, Mike Hayes. Hey, let's start matchmaking in our next event. 9, 9, 10. All right, let's just add a show. Let's add 37. So what? September, Saturday, week 2, September, Revolution 37, major show, advanced regional, autofill. There you go. Where are we gonna go? Oh, not all the way down. Maybe somewhere we haven't really gone. I don't think we've gone to Washington. Do we have a Texas show set up? I don't know. Do we have a Texas show? New Jersey, Nevada, California. Let's do Texas. Whoops. There, Saturday, week 2, September. Advanced regional. Autofill. There we go. Texas. Drug testing, yes. There we go. All right. Let's see what we can make happen. Boss Rutan is definitely main event. Who's he going to be facing? Boy, howdy, do we need a guy who Boss Rutan can actually face. Preferably a guy who is Steve Lee, a potential main eventer. Do we have like a guaranteed main eventer? Let me see here. You got a lot of potential main eventers. All right. We'll do. There's not a lot we could do. Once again, Boss Rutan is so far and away better. Then again, this happened last time too, where he was a lot better than everyone, and then still lost. All right, Boss Rutan versus Steve Lee. Let's go, boys. Light heavyweight. Let's see. Ooh, Nick Serra. Nick Serra needs to be there. Let's see here. Michian, Gasaway. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm about it. Gasaway, Serra. Serra wants to get into the top 10. He's almost in the top 10. I could do that. I wonder if there's someone that is in the top 10 that Sarah could face. I think most everybody else is kind of taken at this point right now. So that's all right. All right. I'm trying to see here. Gasaway Sarah. We'll do Mitchie on Sarah. There we go. All right. That might actually be the main. Boss Rutan needs to show that he is which is weird because Boss Rutan is a mid-level regional and is definitely a main eventer. And I guess it's because he's only popular in the one area, but I mean Steve Lee's a high-level regional. Steve Lee brings the tickets. He sells the ticket. Well, yeah, I guess that's still America, so I don't know what the deal is there. What'd be our lightweight one? BJ Penn. Who could he face? Maybe someone from the top 10. Ooh, you know what? Shaffa could have a title fight. Shaffa could have his first defense against, let's see, Camacho, Pulver. Imaizumi might be a good one. He's only had 2 fights, though. Garrity Palmer. I'm trying to look. There's not really a lot of guys right now. Brian Garrity is a potential challenger. He's quite a ways down, though. He could probably fight for the title. Let's see. Camacho, Pulver, Curran, Takaro, Palmer. Yeah, Brian Garrity would be the next one down. At this point, might as well. Oh. Lightweight title. And he's the main eventer of our biggest shows, so you know we're going to have to put him up there. We might actually do one at the end of the month, and then Boss Rutan can be the main event of that, because these guys are... We pretty much already have our main eventers. I wonder if we should do that. I wonder if I should just book 2 shows for September already, and I could probably fill it out. So we'll do that. Let's see here. Maryland, Massachusetts. I don't think... Yeah, we haven't done a Massachusetts one. So we'll do Massachusetts. How about that? And then I can move Boss Root and Steve Lee to 38. That way I can kind of spread it out, the star power. Make sure that nothing's like completely crapped on there. BJ Penn at 37 though can just annihilate somebody. Who can he annihilate? Is there anyone even worth it? There's no one really all that good right now. Ryota Masune. It's about the best I could do right now. Alright. Light heavyweight. Let's see. Von Flew. Logo Vernon White. Let me see. Okay, everyone's kind of already taken care of as far as top 10 guys are concerned. So at this point, I'm just looking at dudes maybe who are contending for it. Those guys are even kind of taken care of at this point. So realistically, it's just about finding some main card guys that can fight. Villegas should probably have a fight. Alex Cook. Potentially a main card guy. David Terrell. I kind of want... I could give him Alex Cook. That might be good. Hey, he's in his hometown and he's fighting a guy who never wins. Come watch him. He's 4-15. Can you imagine Alex Cook upsetting Villegas in his home state? Oh my God. Let's go back to heavyweight. See if there's a heavyweight guy. Eric Pele. Let's see. Trot Ligman. Actually, I could see that one being 38. Let's throw that over for 38. Because I think Taligman... Alright, doesn't look like he's there anymore, but Taligman was a guy who... Wait, why is he not in the... Oh, no, he is. He's the number 2 guy. So he might be facing Tank Abbott here soon. Yeah, we'll see. We'll make that Revolution 38. We're going to fill out a couple of cards tonight, I think, pretty quickly. I say quickly. It's probably not going to be all that quickly for people. Let's see. More main card guys. Stephen Graham. Joel Sutton. I could take Joel Sutton. Joel Sutton will go there. Alright, let's get some light heavyweight guys, I think, in there. Jason Von Flew needs a fight. Not a lot of main card guys left that would make sense. David Terrell, maybe. But it's still a bit of a... Let me see here. He's out injured. I'll put him against Gasaway. You wouldn't have time for a full training camp. We can hold off then. How about if we put him on... No. How about Alex Reed then? There you go. Lightweight. Imaizumi is a top 10 guy. We need to give him a guy. Okay. Tomohiko Hori is not on the top 10, but he could possibly work his way up there. He's 1-0, so that could make some sense. You can put that on there. And we'll probably put another fight in there. Let's see. Daniel Lima's a main card guy. Any other main card guys? No. Ooh, let's see here. Actually, we'll do that just because that seems to be a big enough fight there. All right, light heavyweight or heavyweight? Let's put light heavyweight on there. Is there a guy for David Terrell to fight? Victor Moreno? Could be a thing. That's about it. We'll try that. Go ahead and add that. All right, we got 9 fights, just like that. 38 is not really filled out all that much right now. You can fill it out later with guys from upcoming shows. Potentially. We'll see. You got at least the one title fight there. I think there's going to be some absences. Yeah, we're going to get some guys back here in just a couple of weeks. We can fill out for the end of September. We got some fights ready to go. Anybody else who still... Okay, we still don't know about Joe Rogan. We still don't know. I think that means I'm going to have to change my broadcasters for all the upcoming events if he does sign. All right, what do we got? Come on. All right, John Lober, WEC. Hans Nijman. Joe Rogan has signed. And David Douglas has signed. Suzuki beat his dude at a local show. All right, now I got to change some stuff in the matchmaking. Got to alter this. The broadcast team is Quadros and Rogan. Immediately gonna Make sure that they are... let me make sure that's saved. Starting at 34. Stephen Quadros, Joe Rogan. Damn. This is gonna be great. Just wait until Mauro Ranallo shows up and we just have Mauro and Joe Rogan forever. It's gonna be fantastic. I guess I probably could have gotten Mike Goldberg too, but that's all right. I'm waiting on Mauro. All right, and then while we do that, Rogan. There you go. Oh, what did that say? Massively above the standard. The play-by-play of this team is massively above the standard of the company this size. The anchoring is massively above. The analysis is massively above. Cool. The experience is not anything, but that's all right. We got our guy. We got our man. And that means I can move forward a little bit. All right. Nothing going. Oh. It happens when I drink too quickly. All right. I think we still have one more day for a lot of these absences? Yeah. So 1 week away, we'll see some of the guys who have matches, who have fights coming up. All right. There's Bob Schreiber. Who are we going to put him up against? Joe Charles. Joe Charles is number 9. He's a top 10 guy. Say Andre Roberts is another possible one. Oh my God. Are we going to co-main Bob Schreiber versus Andre Roberts? Oh shit. I think we got the heavyweight fights for that. I don't know if that's going to be the smartest idea. We'll see. Light heavyweight. Renzo. I don't think we've been able to use him yet. No, we used him back in April, but it's been a little while. Drew Fickett. Has he faced Justin Martin yet? No. They're right beside each other on the rankings, so it kind of makes sense. Takeuchi's also there too. That really does feel like almost a number 1 contenders fight, though. Actually, yeah. This will be our co-main. Schreiber and Roberts won't be main events, but they'll be down there a little bit. They'll be up there. James Jones, he's been doing extremely well. I need to put him somewhere. I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to put him in the in there immediately. I don't know if because he's not going to be a co-main or main guy, so I might have to wait. Is he signed to someone else right now? He's just me. Okay, so I can afford to wait until like October. Let me see some lightweight guys. Who's on the Garrity, Izumi, Katsumura? Katsumura needs a fight. Who else is? I think just about everyone else in the top 10's kind of accounted for. No one else is around, so it's really just about finding maybe a good fight for him. Ryan Diaz wouldn't be too bad either, because then we can figure out which one of these guys should be. Which one of those guys should be in the top 10? We'll put that there. Okay. Put another one of these main card fights. Barrett Yoshida and somebody. Let's see. Din Thomas. He's a preliminary card guy though. I gotta find mostly some main card guys if possible. All right. Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice here. He's definitely going to be lower on the totem pole, though. Light heavyweight. This is where we're going to be able to find some good guys. Takeuchi's a top 10 guy. He should face somebody. Kamaka? Let's see. Clementi. He's a preliminary card guy. Lober? I feel like that's putting a lot of... Because I want to do Takeuchi Lober. But I feel like that's also a main event fight. And we kind of already have our potential main event fights. Let me pencil it in. Is this main event, potential main event? Potential main event, main event. Yeah, see, this is... I feel like I'm going to have to make an October show just so I can put these two main eventing their own thing. Because it's... I guess I can move it up. I feel like I'm doing dirty some of these guys, though. That's all right. That's all right. I guess I'll leave it the way it is. I just don't want to load up too much stuff all at once. Mark Hall. All right, Eiji Ishikawa. They're both main card guys. Put that above. We can do at least one more. Maybe another heavyweight. Let's see here. Is there someone for Joe Charles to fight? One Mott. Christian Ida. Rimbon. Is there anyone on the main card that makes sense? Not really. He's just gonna get annihilated. I guess Juan Mott. He could be up there. We'll have him. Yeah, we'll have him be the opener for that. Well, there you go. We're booked through September now. Once again, I understand. It's only taken like 40 minutes to actually get to the show. Things move slow when it comes to booking these shows. I try not to, but it just happens sometimes. I have to book fights well enough in advance so that WEC doesn't just start taking everybody for their fights. All right, weigh-ins. Hopefully everyone makes it. Everyone made weight. Cool. We are ready to go. So, quick little deal here is we have Revolution 34. Oh, we got our Pride show. All right. We won't do the pre-show analysis. We'll just do the show as is. Alexandra Franco Nogueira versus Dave Manet for the RFC light, undisputed RFC light heavyweight championship. Current champion got injured, Nogueira. Dave Manet, the interim champion. We will determine the undisputed champion tonight. These two have never fought each other before. These guys seem to be pretty close. Pretty close in their respective in skill levels. So should be very interesting to see. Of course, 11-2 Franco Nogueira, 10-7 Dave Manet, but he has definitely been on a roll recently. What does his fight history look like? 3 straight wins. All right, let's get this going. We're going to open up the show with the Taz, Bao Kwok. Quach? I don't know. Versus Danny Batten. I think 2 guys who have never fought here. I think this is... Danny Batten did have 1 fight already. Lost to Daniel Lima. But here we go. Let's see here. Jiu-jitsu versus submission fighting. So it'll be interesting to see how long they stay on their feet. "21 years old, 27 years old." Yeah. Dude, Danny Batten is 7 inches taller than him. So he's probably got quite a bit of a reach advantage on him. Oh, Batten shooting in. All right, we got a takedown, but it happens kind of late, so not much here. Ooh, he tried. 10-9 in favor of Batten. The Taz. That's how I'm just going to refer. It's Taz. Of course, he also knows jiu-jitsu, so that helps. I think Taz was more judo than anything. Let's see here. Batten. I think Batten's still mostly got him. Let's see here. Bao's not doing a whole lot. Quick jab. Not a whole lot going on, it seems like. I wonder if he's going to try to take him down now with like a minute left. Oh, we got poked in the eye. We got poked in the eye. Oh, Batten got poked in the eye. Okay. Final 60 seconds. Bit of an eye poke, so. Is there a way to legally do that in this game? Just be like, no, anything goes. All 3 judges, 20-18 for Danny Batten, getting the win over the Taz. Great fight, according to this. Thanks to sponsors and fans, he has a lot of respect for Bao and praises his toughness. Nuri Shakir versus Keith Wisniewski. Shakir's been not great. He's lost his last couple of fights. Wisniewski also has lost a couple of fights. Oh, okay. He's one of those signed for a fight, lost, failed it on the bigger levels, and came back. I didn't even know we had him at one point. Let's see here. I'm thinking Shakir might be able to do this one. I think he might be able to secure it. This is Nuri Shakir's time. It says he's kind of an underdog, but I'm thinking we might get a little bit of an upset. Let's see. I think Wisniewski has lost too many fights so far that aren't just local fighters. All right, Shakir's doing well. Uh-oh. He doesn't have his breathing down. That might be the thing. his lungs are garbage. That might be the thing that stops him. Let's see, round 1. Shakir might have the first round. Let's see. Wisniewski does have 4 inches on him, so the range might be a little bit better. I think Shakir might get it. Uh-oh. He got caught under his eye. Think we can get a little bit of an upset here. No, right cross. He's tired, though. If it goes to a third round, it might not be all that great. Uh-oh. That might change it right there. Wisniewski probably has the second round. Pushing him up against the ropes might have done enough. Let's see here. Judges scores. 2018 Shakir, 1919. 2018 Shakir, there you go. Nuri Shakir getting the victory, which is good because I think he probably would have gotten blown up in the third round. He was already kind of blown up. It was kind of close, but yeah, Shakir did kind of get the better of him in that fight. Yeah, I think Wisniewski was starting to come back, but he just came back a little too late. Thanks to sponsors and fans. Ask who you'd like to face in his next fight. He wants Franca Nogueira. Probably won't get Franca Nogueira because he's Nuri Shakir, and he hasn't earned it. We got a long list of people ahead of Nuri Shakir, but I'll put him in the maybe list. There's a long list of guys ahead of him. Kyuma Kunioku and Taki Iwata. I want to say Kunioku. It looks like he's probably out of the top 10, but I think he was recently in the top 10. Taki Iwata is looking to end up in the top 10, so we'll see how well this works for him. He's got to beat Kunioku though in order to make that happen. We just had a bit of an upset with Shakir. So, ooh, Kunioku already busted open, but he got the takedown. That might have done what he needed to do. I think a submission might come into play here very quickly. I could be wrong, but I feel like that we could finish. Maybe not this round, but maybe next round. Maybe next round. We'll see. He's gonna reopen the cut. Oh, there it is. Okay, took him down. I think Kunioku's just gonna spend two rounds wrestle fucking him, and it's just gonna be it. Doesn't matter. Oh, took him down again. Yep, this is gonna be it. He's just gonna spend 2 rounds wrestle fucking him and take the W. Kunioku is gonna take this away from Taki Iwata. Perhaps. We'll see. And all 3 judges 2018 for Kyuma Kunioku. Just like I thought. I guess we'll put him back on the board as a potential contender. Someone who could make the top 10 at some point. Definitely took that away from Taki Iwata, though. There you go. Let me see here. Kunioku. Yeah, he'd had 2. Okay, so yeah, that's how he dropped out of the top 10. Because Vernon White took his spot, and then Takeuchi took his spot again. So he's been looking to come back here. Taki Iwata, though, Why was he a contender? Oh, okay, because he beat Hirono. Okay, so he had left to. Well, he didn't leave. He just fought in WEC, but that's whatever. There you go. Thanks to sponsors from back in me. Has a lot of respect for Wada. Praises his toughness. J.R. Palmer, number 5 in the lightweight division, versus Hiroyuki Abe, who's looking to possibly take his spot. We'll see. J.R. Palmer he's been very volatile in that ring as far as his win-loss record. It's been mostly losses. He's starting to come back though. He's starting to find a swing, I think. He had a series of losses. He came back with a strong win. Looking to keep it going, potentially even fight for the lightweight title. Speaking of big strike by Palmer, I think it's just because the lightweight division isn't as strong as a lot of our other divisions. We do got some good guys, but I think we're just waiting for some of them. Good round. Palmer 10. It looked like Palmer had his number here, so we'll see if that keeps it going here. Oh, shit, Palmer. This should be it. That is it. TKO, finally a finish. Jesus Christ. 21 seconds into round 2. Didn't take long. J.R. Palmer starting to turn things around here. I like this. He was not doing great. He had a win against Takeuchi. He had a long series of losses. Finally beat Alex Cook, which didn't really mean a whole lot. Beat Kit Cope, which once again also didn't mean a ton. But you know what? He is starting to turn things around here for the better against Hiroyuki Abe. Maybe he is. Maybe he is a potential lightweight title contender. We'll see. Thanks to sponsors, his family, friends, and supporters. He wants to face Ashley Grimshaw. Yeah, I don't think he's quite he's not a top 10 guy yet, so we'll see. Oh, shit. Here we go. Scott Ferrozzo, number 10 in the heavyweight division versus the Heartbreak Kid, Nathaniel Baroni, number 8 in the heavyweight division. 2 top 10 heavyweights fighting it out here. Ferrozzo came back after a stint in the UFC to beat Mike Bork. Nathaniel Baroni has been undefeated thus far in Revolution. He had 2 wins. Then he left for Pancrase, failed in Pancrase, came back, got a win against Stephen Graham a few months ago. He fights again. Let's do this. Nathaniel Baroni, Scott Ferrozzo. Big difference in weight between Ferrozzo and Baroni, but I don't know, pit fighting versus kickboxing. Dude, Nathaniel Baroni possibly going up. That'll be just as good as Bob Schreiber. Maybe not as good, because I'm sure there's a lot of people. I'm sure there's a couple people who'd like to see Bob Schreiber definitely get a title fight. I want to see Bob Schreiber versus Nathaniel Baroni. If I could find a way to make that a heavyweight title fight before Nogueira comes in and just unleashes hell on everybody, that'd be quite fun. All right. I didn't even quite see what happened in that first round, so. Oh, Ferrozzo got the takedown. That's something. Oh, God. More takedowns. Oh, God, he's just throwing his weight around on Baroni here. Oh, Ferrozzo. All right, Baroni's starting to get some big hits in. That might do it. That might deal with the takedowns. Oh, Baroni might have damaged his hand. He might have broken his hand on Ferrozzo's face. Oh, shit. It's maybe. Might go 1919. We'll see. All right. All three judges scored a 2018 for Nathaniel Baroni. So he's going to stick around where he's at right now after a win against Ferrozo. In fact, we might take Ferrozo out. I don't want to say in favor of Schreiber, but we could probably throw someone else in there. Scott Ferrozo might be taken out of the top 10. Who's going to take his place? Zekic, John Dixon, Stojnic. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Maybe there's another heavyweight fight coming. That'll help me out. Gave a name check to everyone. Various sponsors he'd like to face. He replies, it's a shame that Carlos Barreto is too much of a coward to face him. All right, you know what? We'll put Carlos Barreto there because he's a guy who's in that contention as a guy to throw in there, so he'll take the number 10 spot. So Nathaniel Baroni could potentially face Carlos Barreto next fight. All right, Kara Parisian versus Thomas Denny. Let me see here. Kara Parisian, number 5 light heavyweight, and Thomas Denny, the number 9 ranked light heavyweight. So 2 top 10 guys going at it here for a potential light heavyweight title shot in the future. Let's see what happens here. Big John McCarthy no longer having to worry about refereeing and doing the commentary. Now that we got Joe Rogan. Are people getting more calling people out now that Joe Rogan's here? Is it too early to start podcasting? Hey Joe, I want to be on your podcast. Who was the female fighter? I forget who was the female fighter who had like a really shit fight like a few months back and then basically told Joe Rogan she wanted to be on his podcast. I think she even lost. Oh no, she missed weight. That's what it was. Yeah, it was some female fighter. She missed weight and then I think she won even though she was like overweight by like 4 or 5 pounds. And then after the fight, it was considered, I think it was practically considered no contest because of that. But she's like, yeah, I want to be on your podcast. And Joe Rogan's like, well, make weight and then we'll think about it. Basically just being like, basically his way of saying, nah. Just a nice way of saying it. Just be like, hey, how about you be a fighter worth something right now? Because doesn't mean anything if you can't make your weight. I imagine Kara Parisian has beaten Thomas Denny, but I don't know. I assume as much. I was too busy remembering that. I think the female fighter in question wasn't she wasn't interesting to begin with. I think I forget what it was. A lot of people are just like, please don't put her on there. There's no reason. Let's see here. 2018 Parisian, 1919. 2018 Parisian, Kara Parisian getting the win. He's going to stick where he's at. Thomas Denny might lose his spot here. We got some... he's far enough down. I think we can move Mark Hall up. Mark Hall can take number 9. We'll move Shakir. Kunioku. You know what? After tonight, I'll move Kiyuma Kunioku up there. I think he's earned it for right now. All right. Parisian thanks his sponsors, all his fans. He says he can't believe all the judges didn't award him the win. He felt he was the clear winner. Was assuming he was going to get a unanimous decision. Did not happen. Matt Anderson versus Mike Whitehead. I believe Anderson's a possible contender in the heavyweight division, so this is definitely a heavyweight division fight. Mike Whitehead has a chance to spoil that, though, and get himself in contendership, so we'll see what happens. Matt Anderson will definitely have some bragging rights towards being a top 10 heavyweight fighter if he wins this, though, despite the fact that he lost to Tank Abbott. But, I mean, he was the heavyweight champ, so can't say too much. Oh, Jesus. Let me see what that said, basically. Whitehead tries to pick Anderson up and dump him onto the ground. Anderson has absolutely no answers. He gets taken down with ease. And Anderson just turtles up. Whitehead takes him down again. Jesus Christ. Wait, Anderson simply doesn't have enough. Oh, okay. Yeah. Whitehead once again wrestling him into the ground. Jesus Christ. Whitehead is just an animal. He's an animal. Oh, okay. He was able to stop the choke. Never mind. There you go. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Mike Whitehead, 3-14 in round 1. Just made short work of Matt Anderson. Made him look like a right bitch. Holy shit. Mike Whitehead, the wrestling animal from Salt Lake City. Yeah, what is ninjutsu going to do for you? Then again, you can say the same thing about like Dragon Ball Jitsu, and it's done Carlos Newton quite well. Jesus. All right. Yeah, Mike Whitehead. I'm excited to see what more Mike Whitehead can do, because that wasn't even close. That was him just eating Matt Anderson alive. Holy Christ. Name checked everyone at his team, sponsors, friends, family, supporters. His Revolution debut victory. He's looking forward to the next fight. Me too. Oh, here we go. Jens Pulver, KJ Noons. KJ Noons, I believe this is his... okay, he had a loss against Jeff Curran. So he's been boss rooted recently. But Jens Pulver, 3-4. Got a win against Isao Hirose. He had losses against Baroni and Josh Barrett, but, I mean, it's Phil Baroni and Josh Barrett, so not much you could say there. He did beat Jeff Curran. He did beat Kara Parisian. He is... What is Pulver? Pulver is the number 2 contender for the lightweight title, so needless to say, this could mean quite a bit here for the RFC Lightweight Championship. Jens Pulver can get a win here against KJ Noons. All right. This isn't even like a co-main or anything, is it? I don't think so. Either way, John McCarthy, the referee for this fight. I'll tell you what, Jens Pulver definitely going to be the next possible contender for the lightweight title if he wins this fight. KJ Noons could spoil it, though. We'll see. It's 2 boxers, so these guys are probably just going to punch the shit out of each other in this fight. This will probably be pretty good, actually. I would assume, at least, with 2 boxers. Noons lands 1-2. Let's see here. He's getting some right hands on Pulver here. We'll see here. He can still come back here in the second round. Ooh, okay. So Pulver's starting to land a lot of counter strikes on him. Seems to be the big thing here. We'll see how much that does. All right. I'm thinking Pulver might still... Yeah, he's still landing a lot of counter jabs, so I think Pulver's probably got him on this one. It's probably about it here. We'll see here. Could be 1919. We'll see. Deciding round. All right. 2018 Noons. 1919. 1919. All right. Third and final round. Ooh. I actually thought that was interesting because I thought Pulver should have at least led on one of the cards, but he didn't. In fact, one guy had Noons. I'm kind of surprised about that. I thought Pulver was hitting too many counter jabs to not at least have that. But I guess Noons was still stepping in and pressuring him, but I didn't think that was going to be enough. Let's see. Uh-oh, Pulver off target. Halfway mark. Let's see here. All right, Pulver's still going in, but uh-oh. Some counter hits. I'm kind of pulling for Jen's Pulver here, just to keep this going against Noons. Ooh, towards the end of the fight. Man, dude, this is close. This has been close. We'll see what happens here. 29-28 Noons, 29-28 Pulver, 29-28 Pulver. Jen's Pulver going to keep his spot. Number 2 contender. Right behind Joe Camacho. I don't know where he's at, but either way, good fight. Good fight. Split decision victory. Name checks everyone. He says he's got a lot of respect for KJ Noons and praises his toughness. I think KJ Noons, he's had a rough first couple of fights, but I think he'll come back strong. All right. Co-main event, Yoshihiro Takayama against Lee Hasdell. He has the 1-1 Revolution. He got a win, split decision win against Moise Rimbon. Recently, Takayama coming from Japan to fight. This is his MMA debut in the co-main event of our show. Jesus, what is wrong with me? He's got 55 pounds on Hasdell, though, so we'll see. Takayama's a big dude, 6'5", 302. They're both about the same age. They're both the same age, though, so that's kind of interesting. We'll see here. Oh. Takayama already. It already said he's breathing hard. Can't get out of the first round. Okay. He stopped him from a he stopped him from a takedown, though. It's weird that the kickboxer's trying to get a takedown on the catch wrestler. I figured it'd be the other way around, that Takayama would try to make this happen. Hey, King Texas, what's up? I'm just getting ready to... I'm at the co-main event. I'm getting ready to end this event here soon and call it a night. Just trying to get to the end here. All right, Hasdell. Well, Takayama's still not going to allow a takedown. I think for co-main event, they still don't do the 5 rounds, or at least the 4 rounds that are possible deciding. All right, Hasdell finally got him down, so I think this might be Lee Hasdell. I don't know. Takayama didn't do a whole lot, so 2018 Takayama, 1919. Oh boy, poor Takayama's got to do one more round, and he's already blown up. What skin is this? RVZ. It's called RVZ. I think it shows a lot in a lot of the loading screens where it says like RVZ skin. I do like it, and I think it's one of the only like non-stock ones. There's not a whole lot of them. Yeah, Takayama is out of gas. He is like, it's the worst thing that could have happened to him is a 3rd round. Let's see here. It might have been enough. 30-27, 29-28, 29-28. Unanimous decision. Yoshihiro Takayama getting the victory. I'll put him in there as a... There we go. Yoshihiro Takayama getting the win. All right. Score another one for the pro wrestlers. Takayama Tank Abbott. Wrestling couldn't do it, but goddamn it, we'll do it here in MMA. Name checks everyone at American Kickboxing Academy. His sponsors, friends, family, supporters. He celebrates his debut victory. Looking forward to the next fight. Main event time. We're going to get the Revolution Fighting Championship. Light heavyweight championship decided. Champion Alexander Franco Nogueira versus interim champion Dave Manet. We are going to determine the undisputed RFC light heavyweight championship. Let's do it. Big John McCarthy, the referee for this fight. Next time you stream. All right. Have a good night. All right. I'm thinking I think it is going to go to the ground very quickly. Wow, both these guys able to stuff takedowns. A lot of stuff oh my god. So many stuff takedowns. So many stuff takedowns. So many stuff takedowns. Holy shit. Come on. Doesn't make it happen. Oh my god. Oh, we got him. He got the takedown. Holy shit. Let's see here. Let's see. Got a minute left. Firing away with elbows. Dude, the amount of takedown attempts. Holy shit. Can I see the stats on that? I want to see the fight metrics. 1 for 3, 0 for 4. So after 17 on the 7th takedown attempt, it was finally successful. Oh, he landed a lot of strikes on him, man. He landed a lot of strikes. Nogueira definitely got the first round. We'll see here, round 2. I guess it depends on who can be successful in their takedowns. Is he going to try to stay standing with him? He is a wrestler, but Nogueira has been nothing but deadly. Nothing but deadly on the ground his entire run here in Revolution. Speaking of, takes him down. And now he's got to spend 2.5 minutes on the ground with Nogueira and hopefully not tap out. It's proven a failure for a few people. Oh, they did stand him up. Okay. That one might have gone to Manet. If it goes to the ground for the majority of the fight, for the majority of the round, it looks like Nogueira will get the better of him. But if they can stand him up, Manet can keep it going. So it seems it's just a matter of where the fight takes place. So Nogueira's going to want to try to take this to the ground as soon as possible. Yeah, that's what Manet's doing what he needs to do to keep Nogueira from taking him down. Oh, shit. Never mind. He got him. All right. Let's see if he can do something with him, though. All right. He couldn't get him to get up. All right. He's still doing it. This one's very close. That one's very close. They're saying Nogueira. Well, we'll see. I think he's going to try to take him down quickly again. Ooh, Manet tried to get him down this time. All right, still can't do it. Nogueira's stuffing the takedowns, though. I think he wants to try to get the takedown. All right, Nogueira. Oh, my God. Still can't do it. Oh, but he got him. Four failures by Manet. First time Nogueira takes him down. This is not where Manet wants to be right now. It could go either way in round 3, but right now, I think that was Nogueira in round 4. So it's a possibility that this one's over. We'll see here. Like I said, it could go either way round 3, but I think Nogueira won at least 2 rounds. 39-37, 39-37, 40-36. Alexandre Franco Nogueira in 4 rounds unifies the RFC light heavyweight title. His second defense. He is the undisputed RFC light heavyweight champion. So now we have an official champion. Damn. Yeah, Monet really, a lot of that had to do with all the stuffed takedowns. He kind of had him on the standing, but yeah, the fact that he couldn't take down Nogueira, if he just stayed that's the thing, is he is a wrestler, so that's kind of his wheelhouse, but unfortunately Nogueira was better in him than that, and he punched the fuck out of him when they got to the ground. Most of the streams starting up your local league on the default database. He gave me the itch to come back to it. Well, that's good. Hope you do well in it. There you go. Franco Nogueira gives a name check to everyone at Hammer House, his sponsors, friends, family, supporters. With the light heavyweight title around his waist, he celebrates continuing his reign as champion, this time officially as the undisputed champion. 72,000 gate. Jesus. Critical rating was great. Commercial rating was great. Broadcast team, Quadros and Rogan in his first shot. Popularity increased by 2.5%. Yeah, I told you. I knew by the end of the first round that Monet should have stayed up, and he kept getting takedown stuff. He kept with the takedowns, and it just wasn't working. And he kept trying to take him to the ground, despite the fact that Nogueira was killing him on the ground. Didn't work out, and this is what happens. Either way, $61,000 in pure profit. Yummy. Shamrock beats Severn. Damn, that's great. Ooh, Ken Shamrock on the market. I don't think I can actually sign him. Oh my God, $40,000 a fight. Sorry, I don't have that kind of money to try to sign Ken Shamrock. That is just not going to happen. I would try to. I do not have UFC or Pride money to spend that $40,000. Jesus. It would be great though. He is willing to sign with us, but yeah, I don't have Pride, Pancrase, or UFC money. He's been everywhere, man. He's legitimately been everywhere. I guess I'll have to wait until next contract comes around in like a year. Year-ish. To try to get Shamrock. Let me look at his history. Oh yeah, so he stepped away for 4 years, had one local fight, and then immediately signed with Pride and just started beating everybody, including Severn. All right. One cut? Was that it? Hey, at least we got our little blurb for that, so that's good. Okay. Nathaniel Baroni has a minor hand injury. I'll take that. How much money do we have? $250,000. So we're not quite up to the point that I would want us to be at to get our broadcaster up. That's all right. 246. Our credibility's pretty good. Dave Monet was a weak champion. I mean, he was the interim champion. Not much else I could do there. Stability's good. I like that. I won't worry too much about the other people right this second because I'm not. Ooh. Ooh. Well, never mind. Let me just do this real quick. Before I end it. Before I call it good. Let's just throw money. Throw money at Crow Cop. Just throw the money at Crow Cop. No. Let's do one more. All right, I'll take that. Yeah. How about Frank Mir? Low-level regional, but you know what? It's Frank Mir. There we go. I can just give him 8% should be good. There we go. I don't like this weird look on. It's like he's trying to look sexy, but also, I don't know. I don't like that look on Frank Mir. This looks fine. This looks like normal Frank Mir. This looks like, this looks like he's modeling almost. I don't like the eyes. All right. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Call it good. Because I got to go to bed. Almost 1:30. Jesus, yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you guys being here. It's been fun. We start in on two shows a month. We start in on 2 events a month starting next month. Mid-level regional. We should be getting our we got our broadcast team for now. We got a really good broadcast team. I really like it. So I'm very excited to see what happens here. We're really moving along here. We're really getting some serious money. We're getting more and more. We used to, we got a little bit, but now we're starting to push along. I like that. And yeah, we should be able to move our broadcaster up to like medium after this next event. I could probably do it and just go in the red. I'll make that determination maybe before next stream. If I just want to spend the 251,000 it is to make it medium, and then just go in the red for like 2 weeks before we get money for our next show. That might be a thing to do. Either way, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you guys being here. It's been fun. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you watching as well. And I will see you guys next time.